I don't know what y'all got going on down there in the Dominican Republic, but according to the CDC, the HIV and AIDS epidemic is out of control. Now, no shade to the passport bros, because I know they might get offended on this, but according to recent reports, the key factors contributing to the rising HIV rates down there in the Dominican Republic is tourism.
I was thinking about the passport bros that go on these vacations to Colombia and DR, and you pay to sleep with all these women for like $30, right? My question to you is, how do you guys mentally get over the fact that she probably just slept with 100 other men before you? That's what skeeves me out about it. Like, I see the appeal. These women are beautiful, right? And everyone's got $30. Like, on paper, this seems like a win, but I mentally can't get over the fact of like being with the woman that just slept with like 30 other men.
Welcome to the Passport Bro Chronicles, the F around and find out edition. Today we are diving deep into a story that got everyone talking. Men traveling abroad in search of traditional wives, cultural fantasies, or just a little adventure. But rumors have it, they are returning home with more than just souvenirs. What happens when the pursuit of so-called exotic experiences comes with life-changing consequences? Some call it escapism, others call it recklessness. But as they say, F around and find out. I want us to look into this story that I just came across online on people talking about passport bros going back to the United States of America infected with a dangerous disease that has no cure. And I saw these and I saw people talking about it, and I was a little bit surprised about it because I don't get to understand how people get to travel overseas just for sex fantasies. I want us to watch these videos that I've gathered for you guys, and I would love you to tell me what your thoughts are on the comment section, or if you've had a story about this, or if you have an experience also about this, or you know someone close to you that have this experience. Would love you to tell us on the comment section, and I also love to know what your thoughts are on these. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episodes, credits belongs to the original creators of this video. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracey D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a like, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Remember to be respectful. So let's dive right ahead to today's video, and we'll come back with more commentary.
I don't know what y'all got going on down there in the Dominican Republic, but according to the CDC, the HIV and AIDS epidemic is out of control. Now, no shade to the passport bros, because I know they might get offended on this, but according to recent reports, the key factors contributing to the rising HIV rates down there in the Dominican Republic is tourism and sex work from tourists. Hey, listen. Y'all see the stat right there. It says high levels of sex tourism, vulnerability of sex workers to HIV infections. In other words, you passport bros are infecting and being infected by those folk down there, primarily the sex workers, those women down there in the Dominican Republic. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna come on here and say, well, we go down there and we trying to find the traditional wives. Well, here's the fact of the matter. How do you know who's traditional or not when you're not even from those regions? That's another topic for another day. Anyway, don't get mad at me. I'm just reporting the news. And according to the CDC, you passport bros are down there in the Dominican Republic moving real foul. How do you fly across seas and smash these chicks and the mommies with the cake? Y'all know what cake I'm talking about. And here's the thing, y'all smashing the mommy with the cake, and she's sending y'all back to the States with something you can't shake. You might need to hit up your local pastor so he can lay hands on you and get you healed, because a lot of y'all need some healing. I'm confused by the fact that y'all will fly all the way over there and meet complete strangers. That's crazy work right there. That's nasty work if you ask me. I'm convinced that most likely some of y'all already knew you was infected, so you went over there, You know what I mean? And y'all did some strange things with them women over there, infecting those women. Because I don't believe no sane man in his right mind will go to a foreign land full of foreign women and meet complete strangers. I just don't believe that sane men would do that. But anyway, do what you want with this story, and y'all already know my slogan. Awareness is caring and prevention is the mission. I don't know what y'all got going on in the Philippines, but according to the CDC, the Philippines has one of the highest HIV rates amongst their people than most of the world. Now, I know there's a lot of passport bros that's talking about they not messing with American women, they going over there to the Philippines. I better be careful, because according to the CDC, you have a great chance of going over there to get infected, then come back to the States with something you can't shake. So I guess it's just not an American thing. People around the world is meet the meeting. I mean, like literally going at it raw diggity. Nobody is in fear for their own safety or health well-being. Listen, it's not worth it to get infected with a deadly disease for a quick 5 minutes. It's just not worth it. 5 minutes cost you the rest of your life. Now I know some of y'all gonna come on here and say, ain't nobody dying for it, no more people are living. Forget all that living with it. Listen, nobody wants to be diseased. Who wants to be on a pill for the rest of their life? Here's the funny thing. Y'all talk about the American medical system is this, the American medical system is that. They don't take care of their people, but yet you're going out here having willy-nilly meet-to-meet sex with people. You end up catching an infectious disease and have to take a pill for the rest of your life. Guess what? You're going to have to depend on the government for the rest of your life. You're going to have to depend on the medical industry for the rest of your life. And y'all hate the government. Y'all always talking about the government is in y'all business. Well, guess what? They ain't got no choice but to be in your business now. Because if they ain't in your business, guess what? You ain't gonna have no life. Y'all better either practice abstinence or find somebody that you can lay down with for the rest of your life. Now, again, I don't want nobody come on here talking about even the married people. Listen, if I want to be sexual, if I'm a sexual being, and I'd rather run the risk of being married to one person and getting my thing off with them than being single and going to this person and that person all the time. Every time I get itchy, no, not me. Not me. I don't know what y'all got going on in the Philippines, but according to the CDC, the Philippines has one of the highest HIV rates amongst their people than most of the world.
Passport bros. It's not surprising at all. It's not surprising at all that a lot of you guys are coming back home burning. It's not surprising at all, because just like I said a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, is that a lot of you guys are not going outside of the country for wives. You're going out of the country to tourism and to take advantage of people. That's just what it is. Tourism of taking advantage of people. You go to these third world countries, second world countries who are not financially where they need to be. $1 goes a lot further. You feel like a king. You got a nice little hotel. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 or 3 girls who know you from the last visit. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all don't want to admit it, but a lot of y'all be getting these girls pregnant and y'all leave them over there and never want to go back. And now y'all want to go to another place. Because now the Philippines has always been a background for passport bros, but that's when 8x5 by 11 men were going rampant over there. Okay, when I say rampant over there. Now, y'all want to go over there. And now a lot of y'all having regrets because, black, American women are just not, domesticated. They don't want to cook and clean. They don't want to let a man leave, blah, 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 blah. Now you going over there and you coming back with that fire. Not that fire with the stick, but that fire when you pee. That fire when your face break out. That fire when them lymph nodes on your neck starting to look crazy. Okay? We all knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. Like all of the empty threats, all of the empty verbiage, all of the bravado that you guys were going back and forth on the internet. We knew that the truth will eventually come to the light. And look what's going on. They going wild out there and y'all catching it. Coming back home thinking that we don't know what you've been doing. We know Craig. We know Craig. We know Dusty. We know. Like, share, comment.
Same man in his right mind will go to a foreign land.
Hello, brother. How you doing? I just got through watching your video. Here we go again. Let's check the thoughts, shall we? So, you do know HIV and AIDS are everywhere, right? It's not exclusive. You act like HIV and AIDS is exclusive to America, right? You smell the CBC. I give you that. Pastor Bros is not the one who's spreading it, though. Again, HIV and AIDS existed way before this country's and anything else under the sun. So, no. Pastor Bros are to seek traditional women. The problem is, it's like some of you men can't get over that for some odd reason. I don't understand why. We've been telling you since day one, don't confuse passport bros with pookies with a passport. Why do y'all get that confused? Why do y'all always try to lump passport bros with pookies? Pookies love to have sex. I want a wife, sir. A wife. I don't understand your logic and reason behind this. And you act like HIV and AIDS is only exclusive. Oh, we going to spread HIV in Dominican Republic. No. And furthermore, like we said, we want traditional women. And you know what? I thought if men go overseas, get themselves a woman, I thought it would be less competition for you guys. Hey, you know, I would be like, man, I'd be happy. More women for me here. But it's like the total opposite. Y'all will worry about what a man does in the bedroom. I can understand women be mad at this. Understand. But you got men on here, such as yourself, who going to trying to hold us somewhat accountable, quote unquote, more likely than anything. Oh, Pastor Bro's going over there and spread HIV in the Dominican Republic. Like, bro, what is your stance on this? I don't get this notion that we want wives. I want a wife. I can't speak for every passport bro, but majority of the brothers that I know are either married, have a wife, or in the process of getting one. So again, my good sir, why are you doing this? What is your beef? What is with you and other brothers such as yourself? What do you got against us, if you don't mind me asking? Maybe you can explain it to me. Let me know, please.
I was thinking about the passport bros that go on these vacations to Colombia and DR, and you pay to sleep with all these women for like $30, right? My question to you is, how do you guys mentally get over the fact that she probably just slept with 100 other men before you? That's what skeeves me out about it. You know, like, I see the appeal. These women are beautiful, right? And everyone's got $30. Like, on paper, this seems like a win, but I mentally can't get over the fact of like being with the woman that just slept with like 30 other men. Like, that shit just grosses me out. And how do you guys mentally get through that? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I can't do it. That's what's stopping me. It's like, if I'm gonna sleep with an escort overseas, like, I gotta be with her on her first day in the job. Like, I gotta be customer number one, because then I'm cool with it, right? But after that, like, I can't touch you.
Yeah, guys, that is what's been trending. That's what people been saying. That these passport bros, they are traveling abroad in search for traditional wives, but some of them are traveling for different things apart from looking for traditional wives. And I'm sure that you can find a traditional wife even in your country. You don't have to leave the United States of America for you to go out there and find a wife. I mean, maybe I don't understand the culture, maybe I don't understand how things work, but it's quite crazy. It's very crazy for me to hear that a man is traveling abroad to go and look for a wife somewhere else. I mean, your mom gave birth to you, your mom and your dad, their relationship worked. So what do you guys mean, or what do you, like, maybe make us understand when you say that they're not traditional wives in the United States of America? We would love to get to understand that. So I was talking actually with a person, and they were like, these guys that are traveling abroad to do this, the ones that are not traveling to look for wives, are called pookies. And I was like, okay, so these are just the guys who are traveling for, for self-fulfillment when it comes to having affairs. Just, they can jump from one woman to another as they wish, just because they have the American dollar, and some of them have the American passport, and they go promising people, I'm gonna make you my wife, I'm gonna take you back to the States. And it's quite sad to realize or learn that these actually men that do those traveling for, jumping from one girl to another girl, they actually do this without protecting themselves. And now stories are having it that they're going back to the United States of America infected. And I was surprised to actually learn that there are some guys that actually also do this. They travel overseas and they already have wives back home, or they have girlfriends back home. So imagine your man travels abroad or wherever they go, and then they come back in the United States of America with these never healing disease or never going away disease, and then they give it to you. That is quite sad. But I also don't understand or know the real reason as to why these men actually, the passport bros, if the passport bros are the ones that travel abroad to go and look for traditional wives, then does that mean that they're not traditional wives in the United States of America? Or what is the real reason of you guys traveling outside America, going to other places looking for wives? And the bookies, is it that the so-called bookies, is it that you cannot find these girls? They said, I saw videos saying, is that overseas they pay cheap for them to have turns with these ladies, for them to have multiple of women in the countries that they visit. And I'm like, why would you even buy a flight ticket? Why would you even buy a flight ticket just for you to travel abroad or go to Asia or any other continent or Africa, just to pay women, just to, for them to be with you? It's quite crazy. I don't get to understand this. So yeah, I just saw these videos of this guy giving these stories of how these, bros are going back infected, and I was so surprised to hear this. And I was like, let me share this with you guys. Maybe you have this experience, I don't know, and maybe you have a close person that has had the same experience, or maybe you've had a friend of your friend who has had this experience, like they traveled and they came back to the States infected. And it's quite sad, and it's high time, like, for people to start going for checkup, when even if it's your partner that's promising you that they want to have a long lasting relationship, even if they're promising to marry you, you have to know of their health status. Because I mean, you don't want to risk yourself, you don't want to risk your life just because you love someone. No, you cannot risk your health for love. You have to go for checkup, and you don't just go sleeping around with people. Especially women, don't just sleep with people, or don't just sleep with men just because of money, because at the end of it, it might cost you more than that money that this person will giving you, because you'll have condition that you'll have to live with it for the rest of your life, and then you'll have these expenses that you'll have to buy drugs, you have to buy medicine each now and then, you'll have to take really good care of yourself when you have this kind of diseases in your life. And it will also take a lot from you, from mental, emotional, and also physically. So you need to be very careful with who you're sleeping around with. I'd love you to tell me what your thoughts are on the comment section. Give this video a like. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, kindly consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.